In the shadow of the night, Ankh on the creep, raising up the titans, watch the fallen gods weep. From Baltimore streets to the Florida shores, Jehovah, hold and feel the wrath as it roars. No more rules, it's time to break. Killer army rise and make no mistake. All gods must die, hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see them fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. Odin, Buddha, Allah, they all say goodbye. Zeus, on the throne, but he's losing his life. He's ready for the fight. Open your best run, we here for debate. All the deities trembling, feeling the weight. Step aside, make way for the real. All gods must die. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Hey. All gods must die. Hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see them fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. All gods must die, no more alibis. They all say goodbye. All could have gone killer, now time to fly. The world's ours now. Hear the last goodbye.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie. A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth. Every time. Woo, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God Killer in the house. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, Bobby banging this bitch. Man, y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate the family, man. We got a lot of stars that came out tonight, man. Black Panther, I see you. Appreciate you for the support. Man, I see Brass Tri Media. Man, I see you, man. Appreciate you. I see you, man. Chill. What's up, Kevin? Chill, man. Boy, that season about to start. Boy, you know it's about to start. Hey, Gary, Pseudo Killer Army. I see you, man. Official, man. What's up there, good guy, man? Glad you stopped through. Pseudo Killer Official, Miss Tiff. What's going on with you? Man, y'all know what it is, man. Sosa, Pseudo Killer Official, man. Appreciate you, bro. Standing strong, man. Appreciate you, bro. Man, y'all know what we're here for tonight, man. We're here for truth, man. And my thing is this. This new space that they call the internet is wrought with deception. And it's wrought with deception because deception is the easy way. At times, it's the easy way to fake success and fake victories and complete foolery. Anything we build has to be grounded with the truth. We practice scientific literacy because it requires you to be as close to the truth as possible. We know science is not concerned with the truth, and only those who understand. It deals with approximates. But when we building a community that has been marginalized by European colonialism, by pseudoscience, by predators who scam us, scammers to scammers with the information, and those who scam our pockets, those who form lofty cults with charismatic leaders. It's all grounded in lies. Disinformation, misinformation has proven to be dangerous, particularly disinformation. This is the foundation I have stood on for the last 20 years. Getting as close to the truth as possible, but making sure that at least I promote the truth. I've had my name thrown through the mud. I'm not playing a victim here because I go hard in the paint. But it's kind of hard to fight when you got people that will produce a lie immediately. Young Pharaoh, lying, making up stuff, pulling my record. Whenever I beat them in this thing we call information gathering and producing, whenever I beat them and knock them out, they always go personal. They go personal because they ain't got no truth. See, here's the truth. I'm not an expert. I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life, man. And I come before you because I want to make sure that no young individual had to go through what I went through to get to this space. And the only way I was able to get sober, right, and get my mind and ideas clear was to look in the mirror and tell myself the truth. See, when you go as deep as I went, the only way out is the truth. You know what they say? You can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. So when we build these sacred spaces, when I say sacred, I'm saying leading with the truth. Man, you got to get the riffraff out of there because they lead with the lie and it's trickery and it's foolery. We're not talking about getting information wrong. We're talking about outright lies. This space right here, man, has become cluttered with the polites and the inkies of the world. Outright lies. When you beat them, they always make up a lie. They go on your personal thing and lie. So I put up with this for a while, dealing with y'all know who. Chief X, the most righteous amongst us. That's what he said. And I listened to this man throw my good name and character all over the place. I have people that support me, that supported the Black Dot Bookstore and Culture Center. Okay, giving me money towards that. Trusted that the interviews I bring in is what I say it is. They trust me. I don't need that little question mark that when you're a public figure like I am, and I'm not saying I'm here, I'm saying we probably here. I get it, right? But the little bit of people that take the time out their life to listen, they don't want to hear me lie. You got the polites, liar. Young Pharaohs, liar. Sarah Stupid Seti, liars. They lie. They go into your personal life. All you got to do is check back on my record and you'll see I'll be in the middle of beating them half to death in the information, science with the literacy quality. And they always go do something wild. They're going to get my record. They're going to lie, but they won't even tell you about it. They're going to pull my record up and lie about it. Craziness. Man, I just can't have that in this space, man, because all I got is my word. That's all I got, man. Man, I'm here now, right? Because where I'm from in Baltimore, Maryland, man, I kept it a buck with the people. I can always go back home. I kept the code, man. And so when you keep the code and then somebody go snitch or whatever they do and lie and make up stuff and cheat, man, it's just horrible. Not on my watch. I'm not allowing that ever. Now, I'm not going to jump for everything, but this particular guy, I got to get him out the way. And I appreciate Tribe Media and everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's fighting for the damn truth. Now, let me tell you what's crucial about the truth. First of all, you cannot build a community off a lie. That's why our community is very shaky, very weak at its foundations, because it's a lie. Misinformation, disinformation. Pick up the brother Chill from Cleveland, man. He was there when we was giving the community the truth about vaccines. Pick up to Ladocia, who lost her son because of the Dr. Sebi lie. Pick up to Sarnett that almost lost his life because of the Dr. Sebi lie. He's a charlatan, Dr. Sebi is, and that's the truth. There's no in-between on this. And so this disinformation that we ran into during the pandemic was people lying as if they understood high-level vaccine information, but they didn't. They came before you in all these groups, right? Whether it was the Pan-African groups, whether it was the Black Power groups, whether it was the Nation of Islam, they all lied in the name of what? Now you may say, who the hell is you to tell who's telling the truth? I'm just saying, man, look, I'm at the foundation. And the foundation I bring to the community is science and science literacy. This is what science actually requires. Scientists aren't really trying to destroy the world. They're trying to help people. And guess what it's based off of? It's based off of your merit and your truth. Because you can just doctor up some numbers and lie. Now, I'm not saying that scientists don't lie, but I'm saying for the most part, right, their credentials and stuff is based off of them being truthful. Because guess what? Once you get caught in science, lying and cheating, your career is done. You're out of there. You don't get a second chance in science to lie and cheat. You just don't. You're discredited. So my point is, man, I had a brother that helped me understand business and help nurture my love for books. Talking about Brother Kazenmde. He helped me realize one of my dreams, to be able to get back to the community, because that's what I always wanted to do. You know, I tore down the community when I was younger. Now, as I get older, I want to build it back up. And I can't build it up off of a lie. It has to be the truth. When I say the truth, the thing that I understand at the moment, you know what the hell is right and wrong, and you know when you're lying. And so when the value, the therapeutic value of giving to the community, yo, man, it's therapeutic, yo. And you never want to convince people to give to something that has no stature and has no foundation. So at the very core, what we do is be honest. If you don't know, you don't know. If you're not an expert, you're just not an expert. If you get it wrong, man, I got that wrong. Don't run and private information just to throw back at you. I'm not saying I'm an angel. I'm just saying, man, one of the most distrusted people that I know of, dishonest individuals that I know of, is Chief X. Because of the outright lies. I ain't saying he ain't never told the truth about something. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when it get real knuckle up, real gritty, real tight, you know, the pressure get up there, the situation is, the level of conversation is there, and you smack them, this man will go back and dig like some type of private crazy investigator and drum up a lie. So I just want to clear my name, man. I want to clear the sisters' names that he bashed out. I want y'all to see that he ain't got no truth in him like that lately. Specifically lately, for sure. At least over the last 5 years, talking crazy about me. Crazy, man. I've said some things I probably shouldn't have said. right? But at the end of the day, look, man, it is what it is. What I will tell you is I'll work to keep the foundation, and the foundation in scientific literacy and science requires your honesty, or the whole thing falls apart. Any centered community, whether you're centered in Africa or Debility, right? The foundation has to be reality and the truth. That's why we practice scientific literacy, because we can help people get close to the truth. Pseudo killers, man, community skeptics, man, that's what we for, man. Whether you didn't split off, you all understand what our thing is. Our thing is to tell the truth, man. We be trying to figure out how should we say it. Should we just drop the thermonuclear weapon? Right? Should we just blast Renicky Rusidi? Should we just, it's hard around here. But what I'm not going to do, this is our thing right here. Our thing ain't no room for made up lies about people's personal life. Ain't no room for that. So I'm laying down the gauntlet. That's what we not doing. If you catch a person going personal, you know he ain't in this community. He in the smut community. There's a whole section of YouTube where they throw the smut. This is not what this is for. We need a healthier learning environment, and I'm gonna be the first one to make that domino fall. Got to, man. Yeah, I just want to clear my good name, man. I'm not saying y'all believe y'all didn't, but I'm saying at the end of the day, at the very root, all we got is our word and our honor as men and women, as African Americans, as Black Americans, as descendants of those that was enslaved by the lie. We can't look like that, y'all. It's the lie to keep us shooting each other. It's a lie, man. Keep us selling drugs on a regular basis. It's a lie, man. People just want some clarity, man. So I know when to knock it off, but I'm going to go out with a bang on this one. So there was a conversation on TMI. I can't play it here because it's rough. So I apologize to y'all who heard that interview, but I had to get that off. I had to get him in a place where he continued to say that one thing about me that was nowhere remotely near the truth. And he fell for it. So the Black Dot Bookstore and Culture Center is moving on up. It's like the damn Jeffersons right here, to a bigger space. Don't let them lie to you about that. We don't got to talk about our business. We moving forward. So big up to the brother Kazenmde, man. Let this be a lesson. Oh, but tango web they weave when they practice to deceive. Let's get it started. Not gonna be able to dive through the whole, but I gotta dive through easy. I gotta ease this in with caution because it's people that care and love us. Okay? Some things you just got to do. So I'm gonna start this right here. I want y'all to pay close attention to the words that come out this man's mouth. Listen real closely what he said, right? We're gonna get it right here. It's a fire-ass thumbnail right there. You got the God killer on the left and the righteous one on the right. Righteous man. Let's hear a piece of this conversation. Ain't no taking this back. I'm gonna play that, right? Make sure ain't no cussing coming through, and then I'm gonna play this great interview that I've been waiting to do for the last 8 years. I've been holding back on it, but it was time, right, to do that because we're moving forward.
let's talk about what I exposed you on.
I've never said
let's talk about what I exposed you on.
I've never said a
so
word.
Here we go. So I had claimed for years that he owned this store that he put that moringa in. He claimed for years, yeah, I'm the bookstore's mine and this and this and that. Come to find out, I looked up the owners because I used to do real estate. I looked up to see who the owners was, and it was 3 different people, and Ankh's name was nowhere. The nigga lied because they felt sorry for his ass, and they let him put some shoes and a few t-shirts up in there. That's what happened, and he was mad because I exposed him on that. Everybody knew you lied about owning or having some kind of ownership in the store, and you were embarrassed, and you can never get over it. That was a straw that broke the camel's back. When you just mad, you was exposed. I even showed everybody on Facebook who the owners were, and your name was nowhere because you're a fucking liar, nigga.
Where you at, Brass? Hey, Brass. All right. Oh, no, it ain't. Oh, damn, that's gonna be a good one. Let me get my point out right here. Don't cut me off, Chief X. First of all,
well, why would you say don't cut you off when you cut me off?
No, let me finish.
No, you can't have it.
Okay, let you finish. I just let you finish. So I really want to talk about the store. Because guess what? I don't think this nigga be watching YouTube. I brought Tariq on. Who is Tariq? He's the guy that started Niggas Footwear that helped me start my shoe company. He was there through everything. And he explained in detail how the store thing went. Just because the store ain't in your name, nigga, don't mean you have not invested in that store and put up half of the fucking money. It don't mean that. So I got verified witnesses on YouTube saying that. Kent was there, Wujai was there, Tariq was there. It was an empty building. And guess where we got this shit from? We actually got the shit from Ray Higgins. Don't make me call motherfucking Ray Higgins on you, nigga. Man, I ain't mean for that bomb to go through, that cuss word to go through. So we clearly hear the conversation. Ain't no howling, screaming. We're in the middle of the street. Y'all heard it. Always trying to expose somebody. Check. I'm mean and mad because they was trying to make me feel better. Check. I ain't never owned nothing. Check, 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 check. But you in checkmate. Y'all sit back and enjoy the interview that y'all been waiting for. Man, this is chess, not checkers, baby. All right? Let me set off the interview, right, that you all been waiting for. And it's a great interview, man. And big up to the Black Dot Bookstore and Culture Center, man. Moving to a new building, upscale level. All right? Let me get this in the pocket, right? Y'all can sit back and enjoy this. All right? Enjoy this moment, man. All right? Black entrepreneurship. Okay? Not liarship or hatership, man. Practice love, not hate, man. That's what we do around here, man. We ain't hating. We just participating, man. Been waiting to get this through for a minute. Let me get the right settings on this joint. Bop, 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 bop. And here we go. Y'all been waiting for, man. It's my man right here, partner. I don't want to say crime, you know what I'm saying? A little bit older than me.
A little bit.
Actually helping.
Getting up there, though.
I'm getting there.
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
I see it.
Oh, man, that's been there. Gentleman right here, you see me, that actually helped me understand, like, bookstores and vision and cultural centers and how you take a small seed and make it grow. So he was pivotal in my development of understanding this whole thing. How do you take an idea, community? He said, Uncle, you're always talking. But do you got something that you can put your feet in? Something that you invest in just for the community? Do you have that? I say, what you talking about? I want to stop right there. I want to talk about where did I meet you at?
Ooh, was it at Green Love Kitchen?
It's coming to you.
It was at Green Love Kitchen.
Green Love Kitchen.
You and Tariq.
Intriguing.
Came through. I just set up. This was 2017. It had to be. I set up in Green Love Kitchen, who incubated me. So it started there.
Started there.
Well, let me go back.
Go back.
I was coming through here all the time. It was a young Black couple that had opened up a restaurant, a vegan restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not vegan,
right?
But I just felt like it just felt right, right? And I should support them.
Okay.
Right? Because you want them to win. So I was coming regularly and I would walk up and down the street imagining a space of my own. So I wrote it down on a piece of paper, like a business overview. And I shared it with them just for them to critique it. You know, does it make sense? What do you think? And based on me doing that, they gave me the opportunity to set up and bring revenue.
That would be just the bookstore.
The bookstore.
Right. Not to be confused with the cultural center. They always do
it. That would be the bookstore.
Okay.
Right. So we started off in January 17 as Black Atheist. The African Village, Ray Hagens used to be in this space.
He certainly was.
Right.
At that time, so you came in and talked to him.
Yeah. At
okay.
that time.
All right.
So I met you somewhere between January 2017 and May of 2017.
Right.
Somewhere in that kind of space, right?
Right.
And we developed a relationship. You started coming through, like we would go down to Luxor, right, and sit outside and build. And Ray Hagens in August of 2017 came to me and he was like, Kazenmde, I'm moving out. And I was like, man, I want that space, right? But I didn't have a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of. Right. And paying $200 rent for that little space inside Green Love Kitchen. And kind of conversation with
that money. You had a conversation with me and Tariq about
Correct. Really not expecting anything, but just saying this is my challenge. Right. And Marie Green, co-owner of Green Love Kitchen, she was like, take the leap. So I can't leave that part out because I was real reticent about how do you go from that
to this space here
to this, right? And she said, take the leap. And I did, still not knowing how I was going to build this out. And that's when the conversation happened.
What did I say first, though? What did I say first?
I don't remember that shit.
I was like, I don't know. Tweak was like, nah, I got the shoe company. He was like, you know, you got the shoe company. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. And what I remember about it was, and this is for everybody listening, man, young or old, right? Be persistent with your dream. Because the person may not hear you the first time around, right? But through your persistence and elegance and explaining things, right? You might change the person's mind. You talk to you like, look, this is what it is, right? I'm trying to move over there. I need this amount. Would you be willing to do that with me? And since it'd be a perfect environment for you, do your lectures, the cultural center, he said, and then you always talking. He said, yo, it's time for you to invest in the community. Got me with that.
You know, there's a story behind that. There's a really good friend of mine, Melanie Fields, and her mother, they're from Oak, and her mother is like part of the Black Panther Party.
Okay.
Right. So I'm talking to her mother, and I'm telling her about all this I'm learning about African culture and African history, right? And I'm all excited about talking, right? And she said, okay, brother, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, see.
And that was what triggered. So just like it triggered you, that triggered me. It's like, we could do all of this, and that's fine, but what are we doing about it?
Put your money, you basically saying, put your money in your mouth. Don't be scared. Scared money can't make money.
Scared money can't make money. So that, her saying that to me made me really self-reflect and say,
Right.
what am I doing about it besides talking?
Right.
And part of that is educating and, our people,
Right.
but it goes beyond that, right?
Right.
It's, so that's kind of how this developed. So yes, I did hit you with that, but I got that from her.
Man, okay, well, I don't get where you got it from. And then you made me feel comfortable with investing my money. And you was like, yo, this not like $1 million business, bro. He said, but you will have a space out of the elections to come in, put your books. Another part I want to talk about is I had a nice connect on books, right? And you could always get them books and I would give it to you. I'm like, nah, you don't got to pay me. You consign it. So that's when we really developed a relationship. Well, nah, I trust you. And you just always did that. You know what I mean? You came back and it's a good relationship. So by the time we made that jump here, I think we was ready to do that, man. And all I was doing was really adding to your dream of having a localized place, because that's the part that you're gonna laugh about. When I met you, had the lawyer's thing, the lower desk, right? With the cash register, look, right. I was like, dang. So when we came over here, we built it out. We'll talk about how we built it out, right? I had my little thing there. I had my own little section. I had my whole section for the store and stuff like that. And it was a question. I said, man, I said, yo, I'm supposed to get a license. He was like, yeah. And you went up there, you talked to the lady. And what we learned out of that was you can't have two licenses in the same space.
Without a big flea market.
Without being a freak, right? So we was fighting, trying to figure out how can we do that. I'm like, I know you invest your money. I know you want to. And I was like, no, because I'm good. I said, I did this for the community, bro. I did it because I've never heard you not say nothing outside of, I never heard you say, I'm doing this to make the money. You were saying, I'm doing this to show other people what could actually be possible, right? Remember, we was always trying to get unity with everybody, all the black business owners. And I felt like, for me, I'm a non-believer, but I felt like that we created a sacred space, meaning where we unifying on a common cause under business and trust, right? So I know you've always done right by me. You taught me how to handle business and stuff like that. Me personally, I used to say, man, I can't stand in this store all day. I can't. He was like, I got it, right? But you always was right by it. How long this thing been going?
8 years. 8 years.
That's serious. That's a long time to sell books in an environment where books are online, right? That's a serious testament to what you was doing.
Thank you.
And I always appreciate that. And like I know, man, I never asked for nothing back, right? Because it was an investment in the community. It's a continued investment, right? It's showing how much you love your people. And the way you did it, right? The way Green Love Kitchen shows you love, the way you showed me love, right? I extend that to other people. And I just think, but it's the elders, people that are older than you, that will teach you these lessons, right? So, I've always appreciated our friendship, right? We never big over money.
No.
Never had nothing. It was what you need. I got it. You got, here you go, boom, and that's it. What about the fun and building out the space, our ideas and how that's space? Let's talk about that. Wow, that's my idea right there. That damn wall there,
that wall there.
That wall there.
And I know they can't really see it, but
I'll show some pictures.
The lines really is creating a valley.
We fought over that. How many days we fought over that?
The bookshelves. You found a spot to get all the shelving.
Yeah, we got all the shelving, all that.
And cut up into pyramids.
Yeah, who did that? White boy. White, yes.
Your white.
That was my white boy. He was a master carpenter.
He was a master carpenter.
How much money he saved us from?
Oh man. He really, because if you remember that wall, we couldn't hang nothing on that wall.
Right.
He had to cut a strip down the entire wall and go in and put wood studs.
That's right. He had to go behind a thing.
Yeah, and put wood studs.
That's right.
It was flimsy.
Right.
It was just thrown up there. So you had to do that. He painted. He did all the painting. He all
the lighting. That was your idea to get that extra lighting.
Yeah, the extra lighting.
Hold on, the brick wall. That's
The
mine.
brick wall.
That's my idea. That's my idea. The brick wall.
Idea. The brick wall.
Yeah, that's my idea right there.
Which was brilliant, actually.
Yeah,
that really kind of set it off. Like if we had at that point it was painted,
right?
We had the color design, and that brick wall was like bang,
bang,
right?
Yeah,
it's like it hit. So
we were trying to get that Ray Hagen about here. He had the red, black, and the green. And I think this was your idea. The hire the black Steve, the black artist. Where's Steve at?
He's still across the street.
In the same building?
Yeah, he's still over there.
Man, he got his paintings and stuff up?
I don't think so. I saw a ministry sign up there now, so I think he may have rented the space.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
And then Sister did that for the tree.
Oh yeah, the tree where everybody come. Hey, there's a tree there. You come in and sign your names. We the first 2 people to sign that damn wall, right? Okay, so it was an investment opportunity for me, and it was really based off investing in the community. I always wanted a place where I could give my lectures and say what I wanted to say. So that was brought to me. Okay, you've given other people an investment opportunity. Let's talk about the coffee shop that you had.
So, well, let me go back.
Okay,
you were primary.
Right.
But there were other friends that known me for years.
Right.
That was like, just here.
Right.
Don't worry about giving it back.
Correct.
You've been talking about this for years. So it's blessing me. You know, it took a village, right?
It took a village.
I just want to shout them out. So the coffee bar was...
Shout out to everybody that support the community.
So a coffee bar was a part of my initial business idea, right?
Remember,
but you know, it's funny thing sometimes. Don't assume you can't afford something, right? So when COVID hit, I had been talking to contractors about building a coffee bar and coming up with these thousands of dollars and all of that. And Billy, your white boy,
right? We have done,
but I got a white boy.
Okay, okay.
That built that coffee bar for $200.
What? Wow. That's
brand new electric.
Wow.
Built that. So when we shut down that 1 month in Georgia, you know, we really just have a real hard shutdown, not compared to
other places, right?
Other places. That's when we built that coffee bar.
Man, that's real interesting, man. That's real interesting. How we
that coffee bar would sustain us.
Because it was the coffee that really, because books, man, I always say, you ain't selling no books, man. It's hard, man. I don't know how you do it, bro.
You know, people buy. People do read. So it's still $1 billion.
It is. You know my man always, man, I don't want no pseudo books. You was like, bro, everybody like new thing.
I mean, it's. I used to think about it as kind of compromising.
Yeah, right.
But it's a business.
At the end of the day, what I'm saying. You look at me like, are you serious, bro?
Because you gotta pay that rent. That rent and utilities.
The lights, the internet, the whole we be sitting around sometimes saying, that's the bill?
Yeah.
Remember them days?
Yeah. Like, my wife used to call this my man cave. Because you remember how we would sit in here?
Just talk.
And Georgia Power hit me with them $700 a month bills.
No, you talking about when the other guy was draining out, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, family, listen, man. We had the people upstairs. I had to bring the boardroom out. I was like, look, dog, y'all up there, we paying y'all bill. We not paying that. No, it's not. They trying to play like, no, it's connected. They got us paying. That bill was like a couple $1,000. We were like, oh.
Yeah. And then when we got that clip, it's still $700. So it's like the lesson was commercial utilities.
That's right.
Cost a lot more than residential. Yeah. So I'm not going, you have a 2,500 square feet home.
Correct.
You might be paying $300-400.
Yeah.
This is on average $700-800.
Yeah, we have to learn that.
Every month.
Every month, bro.
Every month.
And then the rent.
And rent, gas. You know, in the wintertime, you got gas. So it's just interesting because sometimes you come in here and you say, oh, can I get a discount? Right? Not understanding that.
Yeah, the whole.
I think the more let's forget about discount. People that would want to do events.
Right.
As a community person, you
Want
want
events.
you want community
Right.
to come and
Okay.
do events, right? But they come in and take up electric.
Correct. Shut the lights on, hurry up.
Lights, water, right? Water, right? So you're right. I can't just give this to you.
Right.
I think one year, but it's a cost.
It's a cost, bro. It ain't never
It's costing me. Because I've had people say, I say, what's your money? They say it's for the community. I said, well, the community got to pay just to keep these doors open.
Right.
Right. It's a business. So that was kind of hard. Because I'm a giving person.
So no, you get shot real quick, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it ain't making sense. It's gotta be business. I'm just amazed at how you keep the thing running. I think we talked earlier about people donate to you. And I know for me it was always, no matter what I put in here, you're gonna do right by it. It's gonna go to the community, right? So we had this thing where the products in here, it just go to you in the store, right? You're not a frivolous person. You wouldn't be disrespectful.
I'm not going out far.
Not giving out far. You take your things.
So I'm married. My wife was like, take care of the house, take care of this.
She came in here and tightened the store up, had everything right. Five, had her stuff.
Right.
And come in here, y'all junkie. That ain't right.
Yeah.
Look funny. How's she doing, man?
She's doing wonderful.
That's
She's over at the Zen spot now, wondering where the hell I'm at.
I'm gonna have to get a picture.
You gotta come over there because that's Robin crazy about you.
I know, man.
I talked to you last week.
It's like, really? Man, it's always the black woman, man. They put the You know what I'm saying? They keep us balanced when we was talking to not said get it straight. Nope, that's what it is. And she just kept the whole thing. I can't explain it, but she kept the whole thing organic and real, man. And I appreciate that woman right there, man. She actually kept us in a space where it was just important, man, for community development, man. And I try to tell people, no, man, I love the community, man. It's not just about making money all the time. It is. Right, as far as being able to keep the center open,
it's not like my dream was not to. It's not transactional. It's not to just. It's not all about the money. It's not to make millions. Right. Of course, I want to pay the bills.
Right.
I want my family.
Right.
I want to be able to provide.
Right.
For my family. So it takes money to do that.
Yes,
but it's. Everything is steeped in community, is steeped in but let me rephrase that, steeped in love and right.
That's what it was.
That's always been what you doing about it, brother.
Yeah, what you doing about it?
You know what I'm saying? So with that kind of when she hit me, I didn't take that as create something transaction.
Correct.
Create something educational, right? You do it with love. So I would say we all have our love.
Correct.
But I have a loved one from it before.
Correct.
Right. So clarity is more important than agreement. That's point about the state.
You know what people always had up on me until I actually entered into the venture, the Black Bookstore and Cultural Center. They could always say we would always have to go to the Hebrew community and have a space. And give out lectures and talk crazy about them, right? We would always have to go over here and the Europeans in their space. I was like, man, I don't want that. I want to be able to have my own space where I can come in and do my thing. And that's what motivated me, being able and then support the community. Big up to Kent, man. Kent, man, you remember Kent?
Yes.
Big up to Kent, man. My spec, he doing good. We talk about this. We say, when you gonna go in and interview Kazenmde?
Really?
I say, yeah, I'm gonna go. I say, I'm gonna go. I say, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on this week. I was in a conversation. Remember, I was in a back and forth with mine. Asked me, talking about you didn't do this. I was like, man, come on, man. I did this for the community, bro, for the love, man. And the brother gave me an opportunity to learn how this business works as far as the books and stores and clothing, because I got my own clothing company, and gave me a commercial front where I could do my thing. It was very beneficial for me. My development as an African American, and how people that are older than you actually ain't trying to job you and cheat you. So I just learned a lot of that experience, man. I grew as a man, being around other men, who knew when to correct me. Now, bro, you just run with that, and we can have these great conversations, man. And I just want to, I want to thank you and the community for the opportunity you gave me, man. And for all those crazy people talk crazy, man, listen, don't believe the crazy talk, man. At the end of the day, man, we live in reality, man. And so I know you're going to move. Where you move in the bookstore, Junior?
Privy Stone Press.
Privy Stone Press. Okay, let's.
It's 8200 Mall Boulevard.
8200 Mall Boulevard. We'll put it at the bottom of the video coming in. All right. So we'll make sure to get over there, shoot the spot, man. Because in there you have been a pillar in this community right here, brother. And just a shout out to you.
Thank you, brother.
Right? I know I had my purposes for doing an interview, but at the end of the day, I want to get back with an old friend, man. Somebody that showed me business the right way and just kept your word, man. And shout out to Tariq, man. They got some footwear, man.
You good with the bell?
Huh?
You good with the bell?
The what?
The bell.
The bell. Oh yeah. Yeah. What was the bell every time? What every
I used to bell your ass off.
You ring the bell when I said so. What was the bell?
It was like, because I listen to you every day.
Right. Correct.
So that if there was any contradiction, like contradiction,
bing, you said that. Like, yeah. You know what we gotta do, bro? When people ask about politics, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get you to come on the show, right? First of all, I'd like to shout out the pseudo killers and the community skeptics, man, and all the peoples in those groups, man, that really help us do what we do, man. Shout out to y'all, man, and formidable opponents. And helping the community get these things straight, man. You got Try Media, big up to Try Media. And that's going to be a great conversation on what you have on that platform. Politics, if that's your favorite subject there, bro.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
That is my thing.
You my Gucci for the politics. So I'm going to hook you up with Brass, man, and let you come on there and have that interview with them, man, and y'all just talk politics all day, man. I think I think your understanding of politics, man, is crucial in our development in Africa, really, man. So what you think about Trump? Where was you at with that? Because I know you're not just looking at worrying about the person, you're actually studying the politics.
It's as any. I'm not a Trump fan. I'll start there, right. But there are things that he's doing that I'm not opposed to.
Okay.
Right. There are some corrections that have to be made.
In the government, period. In the system itself.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. You maybe got to tread light.
Do I like
those saying Trump? Yeah.
Do I like how he's going about doing it?
Right.
No. Right. But there are things that I'm like, okay, I can see that, right? But then on the other side, you have to look at how certain policies trickle down, and then it may be aimed at this community, not ours.
Correct.
Right. But we're caught up in that because we're lumped into
everything, the whole
thing. So how does that affect our community at the end of the day in terms of funding and things of that nature? So you gotta watch the money.
Can't watch that money, man.
You gotta watch the money. So money's already strained as it trickles into our community. Right. So now there's more strain, right, on that community. But what the opportunity that this does is for us to really reevaluate those that are getting this money. How are they really investing in the community? Or are they investing in the community? Indirectly. Right? So, so I'm watching closely. I'm getting real kind of silent.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to sit still. And let the thing
let
it play out, right? You can't get caught up in emotions and energy of it. It's just sit back and see how it trickles and how it plays down, and then the picture will become clearer, right? And that's kind of the space for them.
All right.
I mean, he came in office in January. It's July.
Correct. Give him some minutes. You can't judge him all the way.
It's. We can point to there may not be a lot of good that come out of it, but there's some things that I think are good that will come.
It's
like take advantage. What do they say? The order comes out of the chaos.
Yeah, yes, that's it. The Phoenix rise out the damn ashes. You know, it might be reducing the ashes at the end of the day, but I want to end this with this, man. I see this book right here. Of course, I'm owning this book, right? Think Black, okay, the manifesto. All right, it's your first book you wrote, right?
Yes, 17.
Right. And then it's your new book.
Yes.
Okay. Trusting the eyes behind you. Interesting that day. I'm gonna read it, and I might do a show on the book. Let you come and talk about the books on the show. That's what man you're gonna do. So, man, when are you closing the doors to move?
The doors here is the 31st of this month. We're having the 25th Friday.
Okay.
We're having a kind of like a get together. Like people just show up.
Okay.
Like show up. We're gonna just celebrate and just have a good time.
On the 25th, I'm at the 25th. I think I'm at the show Friday. Yeah. Some food or what? What you doing?
I don't know how much food we're gonna have.
Okay.
We'll have.
Okay.
Bring your own.
Okay.
it take every penny to make that move to the next space. So it's like you don't want to. And that's not me being grateful.
No, it's been being real.
It's just being real. It's like all my energy, capital is going towards that move. So with the help of my staff, particularly Teddy, it's like we got to do something, right? Just show up, like have music, we'll figure it out. But
man, some of my best lectures in this building, bro.
Yeah.
Come through. Grab the mic. I know you don't have a mic.
Hell no.
Give me a mic.
Man, get loud ass OD bike anyway.
You ain't lying, man. But look, man, I appreciate
open August 1st.
August 1st over there at the spot. Okay, so listen, man. Appreciate you, man. A partner crime, man. I don't want to say partner crime, man.
That's like old Baltimore days, Yeah, that's the better than you. Yeah, help that.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure I bring you this interview, man. Should have been did it earlier, man. But I appreciate this brother right here, man. And this is for the younger guys, man. Find somebody that's a little bit older than you that you can connect to so they can tell you their experiences, right, and how to move forward. It's very essential. I think these broken relationships we have between the younger generation and the older generation, man, I think me and you proved that wrong, right? So I appreciate that. Kazenmde, man, you're my man, always that, man. And look, man, appreciate y'all for tuning into Community Skeptics, man. Pseudo Killers on deck, man. And with that, man, we out. All right, that's a brilliant.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive.
Yeah. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this interview, man. I don't want to mess it up. You know how I can get. I can get real flip of the mouth. And no, I'm not going to do that, man. So I just wanted you to see the vibe, man. And hopefully I can inspire some young businessmen and businesswomen to connect with the young and vice versa. I always want to be the example I want to see in the world. And, that's how I figured out that's the best way to go. If you want to correct disinformation, misinformation, be the one to do it. Don't put it on somebody else's shoulders. Put it on your own shoulders. Find other like minds to do that. The same in business, man. Find like minds, man. It's possible. So I always want to be the one you can look at and say, damn, man, okay, it's a good example. How'd you do that? Right? So instead of putting out the negativity, showing the youth how to destroy themselves, man, now I just want to show the youth and anybody that will listen how to do positive things, man. So I appreciate everybody that stopped through today. There's no more need to speak on these things anymore. I'm officially out of that, going back and forth with those people whose truth is not the foundation. I won't be mentioning that person's name moving forward. Hopefully. I ain't perfect. But no, I'm not going to be in the back. I'm not going to drag the honorable people through this tragedy again. I've spoken on the matter. That's enough. I'm being them servers cooking with hot grease, though. I'm not howling, screaming, not arguing people. I got it off my chest. I'm going to always stand up and do the right things, hopefully, right? No one's perfect. I'm going to make mistakes, and I'm not an expert. But one thing I do know, let the foundation be the truth, man. Do not promote disinformation to the people you claim to come to help. Do the best you can, move forward. Get other like minds in your circle. Don't be the only voice. Don't start believing your own shit. Listen to other people, man. Take advice. So I'm moving to this phase, man, when I really get down with the serious information, man. Y'all got to tune in to that show we did yesterday on the pseudo killers. It was fire, man. Like the way Cedric did that, man. Tune into all the pseudo killers, man. You know, I'm waiting for my partner in crime, Juju, to jump back around. What the hell she doing, man? She get back up here. Man, I appreciate everybody, man. Man, make sure. Got a good idea, man. Might have to start doing a podcast at that new location, the bookstore. I think I can pull that off. Man. It's a real jazzy space, man. Moving on up in the world, man. Big up to Kazenmde, man, for making that mission possible, man. Look, man, y'all know what it is, man. Pseudo Killer Official, man. Y'all know what it is. We doing our thing for real, man. We ain't playing with these people, man. They playing. I ain't playing. Man, I'm always play chess because that's how I survive Baltimore, Maryland. You don't make it playing checkers, man. So we're going to keep it smooth, man. Appreciate all the supporters, man. That chat, man. Appreciate everybody that came through, man. Boy, I swear to goodness, man. Appreciate everybody that slid through. Miss Tiff, you know, I appreciate you got the channel right. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate everybody, man. For real, man. We ain't playing, man. You know, I just hope this video put clarity to the issue, man. Come on, man. I'm way more jazzy than this, man. I'm not doing that. Man, I gotta know when to say when. This is a great moment in time for me to say when, man. So I will not be responding to anything. Now I got to ride off into the sunset laughing. Stay on that truth, man. Put it together like you know you're supposed to, man. I'm appreciating all the pseudo killers, man. Because y'all know what they say around here, right? I know y'all know what they say around here. A pseudo always dies at its source.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie. A well-organized lie. Defeats a disorganized truth every time. For who we?
A pseudo gon' die, they saw a pseudo killer. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual time slang. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual time slang. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual time slang. Pseudo gon' die, they saw a pseudo killer. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual time slang. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual time slang. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual time slang. Who do you believe in? People bringing misinformation when that information ain't disinformation. That's disinformation. Gotta know the difference in information. Get information with the pseudo killer army hunting pseudo. Cause you gotta train your mind to fight against them pseudo judo. People with the scholarship salute, we give them kudos. But the people with that look of shit, we look and see straight through those like telescope. If you ain't speaking fast, we gotta tell them folks and let them know the truth of. You bringing malinformation to blast, then you the Ku Klux. Like say, don't talk me to death, bro, what the proof of? Good juju chillin', why you wanna go way bad juju up? Shalom boy got the tank in the cut. I'm in Sosa world plotting on the kick though with Kent. Come in Tiffany gave me the pseudo names on the list and said went and got the low. Anthony got him in the scope, Gullah and Gozy make sure DNA ain't a problem for them folks, cause a pseudo gon' die, they saw us. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunslang, ayy. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunslang, ayy. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunslang, ayy. Pseudo gon' die, they saw us. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunslang, ayy. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunslang, ayy. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunslang, ayy.
We're not attacking individuals. We're attacking the information and attacking the methodology. This is a long time coming right here. Let them know that we right there, running neck and neck with all other communities. We will not be left behind.
Hey man, you know we got to do a round two, an after show. You know damn well we do, man. Had some fun tonight, man. I'm up for a minute, man. Talk a little bit of this and a little bit of that, man. Look, man, I'm your host, Bobby Banger, man. I'm ready to start that next link, man. Stick around. It's always going down, man. With that, man, we out.